Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I am back with another power video. This video will be for Force Season 3. Now, shout out to everyone who's been watching my videos in the meantime, in between time. Shout out to everyone who's been wanting Nate to drop some more videos, man. Some of y'all may ask the question, hey, Nate, where you been at? And like Kanan said when he was talking to Jukebox in front of Ronnie Mathis, I've been doing what I do, living his life. And I've also been working on ideas to cook up to bring you guys, which I'm going to see about this week and going into the near future, because we are in power off season. So I've been having to work things out. But what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about Force Season 3 and why it must be incredible after the trash BMF Season 4. I don't care who like BMF. I don't care. It's trash, all right? We not nut-hugging Big Meech and Southwest T no more. I don't care. I'm going to explain to you guys why Force Season 3 must be incredible after trash BMF Season 4. This video is going to be another banger. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, let's break it down like this. First thing we got to say is Starz is taking way too long in between time to release its premiere shows. The only shows that make us care about Starz at all, which is all things power. It was BMF for like a season and a half, 2 seasons for me, as well as power, but it's really just power, okay? There's also another show on Starz called Blind Spotting, right? I advise y'all to watch that too, but everything else on Starz is like what? There's better shows on Netflix. There's better shows on www.gujara.com and movies that we can watch for free, right? The only reason why we was on Starz is to catch up on all things power, right? Even though the BMF show is trash to me, lots of people still like it. But here are the facts of the situation. BMF was never going to be a powerhouse like the Power Universe, and the ratings have gone down since season 1. Not only that, 50 Cent, who is an executive producer of the show, went out of his way to sabotage season 4 of BMF weeks ahead of season 4's premiere due to what he views as betrayal and disrespect by Big Meech himself. And also, during the season's airtime, 50 been going crazy on the niggas as well, right? All of this has contributed to the Starz app losing millions of subscribers over the past few months, and all during the airing of season 4 of BMF. Subscriptions are very important to the Starz channel, just like they would be for all the other movie channels like Showtime, Disney, and HBO. It's all about the numbers. So with the Starz app literally losing millions of dollars, it's now up to Tommy Egan, everybody's favorite white boy around Christmas time, and the CBI boys to pretty much save the Starz app this winter. And the quality of Force Season 3 and how we the people take to it will have a huge effect on the longevity of the Power Universe and whether we actually get to see the continued stories of certain characters. We get to see these extra seasons of certain shows that they're already going to give us, right? Force Season 3 has to be at the very minimum a good show. It will definitely be better than BMF because BMF is doo-doo water, right? But still, because over the last 2 years, the Starz channel has been taking longer than necessary to bring back our favorite shows after its break periods, Force Season 3 must be popular enough to bring more subscribers back to the Starz app. Because if Force Season 3 isn't received well enough by the people, this will mark the beginning of what I call, and this is a term that I coined, power fatigue. I came up with this term after hearing people on the internet talking about superhero fatigue, which is a term created to explain the dwindling numbers of superhero movies caused by the repeated release of low-quality superhero movies and shows by Disney. Power fatigue will definitely begin to set in when you take into account how long they are taking to give us the new seasons of our Power shows, on top of whatever the perceived quality of for Season 3 will be. Because if it's not that good, there will be less people invested in the Power universe as a whole, besides Raising Kanan, because Raising Kanan is arguably the best Power show that they've given us, right? It's very close to OG Power if people want to say OG Power is number one. Anything else in the Power universe would only be cared about by those of us who still want to know the missing parts of Ghost's story. And there's only so much longer the fans will be sticking around just for the sake of Ghost and wondering will he come back or not. My prediction is if within the next 12 months nobody gets any inkling about Ghost, people are just not going to care anymore. People are just not going to care anymore, okay? A lot of people who are still watching in the hopes that Ghost will pop up. Let's keep it a bean, right? Especially if he never comes back. There are many other shows coming out. If Starz doesn't give us what we want by 2027, power fatigue just may be a conversation being had on a greater scale than just the Nate Almighty Music and Entertainment channel, right? But with that being said, here's what I think and how I think things will go. I like season 1 of Force as a beginner. Or rather, I like season 4 as the what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, we just gonna keep the line that I said I smoke a lot of weed, right? But when it comes to season 1, I can't say it was good, but it wasn't bad either. And I still take that over BMF. And it introduced us to some new characters with interesting stories to develop. Specifically, D-Mac, JP, Jannard, and Diamond. As well as the Flint family and the storylines that involved all of them. It was a good enough introduction to Tommy's new world and life on his own for the first time without his brother Ghost. I liked season 1. Season 2, I personally loved season 2. The growing tension between Tommy and everyone in Chicago, Tommy's new love life, the growing menace that is D-Mac and his relationship with JP, right? The redemption arc that K. Egan is on, and the messiness of the Flint family and organization. The Junkie Jannard arc was top tier acting, right? Jannard is one of my favorite characters on that show, and he may be my second favorite character on that show after Tommy, right? The growing madness of Diamond, right? To me, that's great TV. And I believe all of these developing storylines will contribute to season 3 being well received by the fans in general. At least I hope so, if they write it the right way, right? Because we know that this is going to be the final season, so they have to end it in the right way, right? Only thing I wouldn't like about for season 3 being successful is this. It would make them feel justified in making us wait so long in between the release of our new seasons and spinoffs. If the quality of everything is good, then we will all have to accept it for what it is. But hey, maybe I'll just keep watching more anime during our Power Off season. Maybe I'll start an anime channel or whatever, because I don't think they're gonna let up on making us wait so fucking long in between Power Off seasons, all right? Which is why also, if you made it to the end of this video, I'm letting you guys know right now, right, that during Power season and during Power's off season especially, I will be giving you guys more content as far as things to think about. I'm going to be doing more celebrity gossip type things, current event type things, and more importantly, I'm going to have a way bigger emphasis on other shows and other movies. I'm going to put you guys on the other shows and movies that you may have overlooked, that you forgot about. I'm going to be doing reviews on classic shows because I'm not like aware. I haven't seen a lot of classic shows that other people may have seen. Like for instance, I'm going to start watching The Wire for the first time this week, and you guys can expect my review of the very first episode of The Wire within the next 48 hours of you watching and listening to this video. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for rocking with me. I promise to keep you guys entertained. I promise to keep on reinventing myself or building upon what you guys like on this channel and giving you more of what you like and giving you better versions of what you like. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.